Gwen, thank you again for joining us now for a second time for your follow-up to see what's been going on in your life the last year or so. You lost, through the Ideal You, initially how much weight?
100 pounds.
And you went into maintenance and lost another?
10 pounds.
And you've kept 110 pounds off for how long?
A little more than 2 years, 2 years and 2 months.
Tell us about some of the things that you're doing.
Well, I run 5Ks. I run, a half a dozen, 8 races a year. And then I started going to a HIIT program, a high-intensity interval training program, and I work out 5-6 days a week.
Could you imagine back then you'd be doing some of the things that you're doing now?
I could barely walk into Ideal You that day, so I certainly didn't imagine I'd be doing the things I'm doing now. I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs. I couldn't walk from the parking lot to my office.
When did you start working out?
I wasn't working out at all in the beginning. And so then I started walking, and I would walk a mile or two, and then it started, maybe I'd walk 4 miles or 5 miles in the morning before work started. And I realized that was taking an awfully long time, so I would do it a little bit faster and a little bit faster and a little bit faster, and before I realized it, I was actually jogging, 3 miles before work. So I started running every day on my lunch hour. I'd run our office building, which is a 10-story building, and I'd run every floor 3 times, up and down all the stairs. So I was doing about a 5K a day.
Do you use a pedometer to track your steps and your miles?
Counts my steps, I can track my calorie intake, and I keep track of that so I can make sure that I'm on track.
What habits did you learn at the Ideal You that you still do today?
I'm still journaling with the food because I find that it keeps me accountable for what I'm doing. It's a really nice habit to have.
So now that people are back to traveling and people are back to work and being more active, what are some things that you might have planned coming up now that you've lost the weight?
I ride my bicycle quite a bit too, so I'm thinking about potentially doing a Tin Man, which is a mini triathlon, and I'm really looking forward to taking a trip in a few weeks. I'm going to be going to Alaska, and so I want to hike on a glacier.
I know you have inspired and referred tons of people. How many people do you think you've inspired who have joined?
I know that there are a lot of people that ask me about it, and I really want to make sure that I am able to kind of pay forward that good experience I had, so that other people can feel good about themselves and be healthier.
How is your cooking today?
I think the biggest thing that I incorporate into my cooking is rhubarb.
Okay.
Rhubarb is a vegetable, but we have rhubarb all the time now. Whenever it's in season, we get as much as we can so we can save it, and we have rhubarb all the time with both meats and things. When we go to a restaurant, we're ordering one entree and sharing that and having salads or something. So
That's
just the
great.
quantity's gone down, but our choices are much healthier. I'm amazed when I look at the nutrition information that comes on some of the fast food things or just general restaurants, and realize they're printing it on the menu, and I'll look and realize that's 1,800 calories for that.
Right.
That is more than a day's worth of food just in that one frozen milkshake confection.
Right.
I don't need that.
Right.
I just don't need that.
Right. And good food now tastes better, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good food tastes great.
If there's someone out there who's thinking, that's really great, but I can't do what Gwen did, what advice would you give to that person?
Just start with 10 and get motivated by that 10. And the next 10. Everything is a series of steps. You don't have to look at the big picture. Just look at it as a series of steps that you're going to go through. And you'll get so excited and motivated doing it that you'll stick with it. But you have to start. Just believe in yourself and start. Your body will do what your brain tells you to do.
And we take pictures, and it seems silly, but it's not.
Well, I think looking back at that first picture, I keep thinking you kind of hit the bottom when you've made the decision, you're motivated to go, but you feel not really great about yourself.
Yeah.
And it's so quick. The results are so quick, you begin to see results that it really does just keep you motivated. And so I think I'm holding my own. Now I'm maintaining, and quite frankly, with a little extra exercise, I can have what I want. But the thing is, I want better choices.
Right.
So it's not difficult.
And you've helped and inspired so many people, so I thank you for that.
Well, I really want to thank you for getting me on the right path so that I could have this really healthy and fun lifestyle and enjoy things, because it's so much better.